If you look at the companies that have grown and become the great companies, not just the good companies, it's their strategy. They're always playing chess while others are playing checkers.
When I think about the companies that we have the most amount of success with, the people that came to us and was like, Shane, I have this massive problem. And that problem happens to be that we're struggling on bringing on the right talent. We're getting a lot of people that are interested in the role, and we're getting a lot of people that are ready to apply. But of those people that are applying, near to none of them are actually ready to pass our interview bar, and we're looking for a way to be able to redo how we find talent and the way that we interview people. And so every time that I'm talking to people, whether that's somebody that's over at Facebook or over at the Climate Corporation or pre-A series startups like Talentful that I used to own, one of the biggest challenges that we were always trying to face is how do you bring in the right people? How do you evaluate that talent? And then when people are ready to go, where both sides are aligned, where the candidate is super excited to join the company and the company is super excited to extend an offer, how do you make sure that those people are actually going to accept your offer? Anytime we take in a new intake call with a customer, a lot of them have this giant laundry list of items that they want and expectations they have, and it's like they're going into buying a house saying, I want X, Y, and Z things, and I only want to spend $400,000. And when they do that, and we look at the homes that are actually in line with their expectations, it's like a $1.3 million house. So that shit's just not gonna happen. And so part of it is we take a no bullshit approach where we have radical conversations about what people want and reevaluating the talent that they can actually win and how to position themselves to get the best that they can afford with the proper expectations. One of the things that we're always teaching and coaching our recruiters to do is not to play keyword bingo, where it's like, cool, I know React. Well, so do data scientists. And just because a data scientist can figure out how to use like D3 or React to throw up and spin up some data visualizations, it doesn't mean that they're gonna be like good to redo your UI or re-architect your UI. It's like, no. And our goal is to reduce the amount of people that you interview. So what does that mean? That means if we send in 10 candidates and we submit 10 candidates to our clients, one of those is going to translate into an offer. And the reason why that's going to happen is because of how we filter talent internally before they ever meet the inbox of our clients. The expectation on our metrics is that if a candidate goes in, 1 out of 3 final interviews is getting an offer. And of those people that are getting offers, 91% on average is accepting those offers.
My favorite analogy of what we do is we're like sifting for gold. We do all of the hard work, all of the sifting, getting rid of the soot, so that when we hand over candidates, what you're left with is really gold and a few rocks that you can easily get rid of, but you're not spending all of your time doing the sifting.
Doing an audit of our 2020 year, and what we noticed was 39% of our 2020 hires hit some sort of diversity metric, whether that was being female, Latinx, a veteran, or one of the other diversity metrics. A lot of the companies and agencies that we're competing with really only specialize in software engineering, or they really only specialize in gaming, and we've been able to find a niche spot in between just because we're able to understand the crossovers and the differences between the two sectors.
Play chess, not checkers. By finding the top talent that's out there instead of just good enough to fill the roles.